Good morning and welcome to Sports at Sunrise, where you get your morning sports opinions. I'm Caleb. That's a geek. How are you, a geek?
I'm all right. Little tired, but
Then
it
wake up.
happens.
Wake up. Wake
Oh,
up.
I'm tired. I am back on my stretch of sleeping like shit, so that's fun.
Oh. Do you want my advice?
Sleep better?
Yeah,
Thanks, bud.
I got you, bud. But, basketball first.
Basketball.
Jose Alvarado bit Smuck Williams the other night. Did you see that fight?
No.
Muck Williams threw 4 punches, landed none. Jose Alvarado threw 1, landed 1. And it was right across the face. Granted, Jose Alvarado started the fight.
As you do.
Giannis returned,
Giannis.
gloated in the Bulls' face, and Nikola Vucevic had an all-time quote after the game. Giannis dunked the ball with like 10 seconds left, and what was at that point a 7-point win. And Vucevic said in his press conference, he's just mad that the rumor came out that the Bulls are not going to trade for him.
Oh, sure. That's a quote for sure.
Yeah. It's the Thunder are back on track finally. The Wizards are putting on a win streak, same with the Blazers. Which is weird.
Are the Thunder back on track?
They beat the 76ers, so who knows?
Yeah. And back on track for what? The only thing that they were on track for and like worried about was Shea literally saying, we really want that record, the 73-9 record. And then they proceeded to lose.
Three
No, they lost 3 to the Spurs, but in that stretch, they lost.
Yeah, all 3 of the last 3 losses.
Yeah, they
are
went
all
2
to
and
the
4,
Spurs.
and then they lost to the Wolves just before that.
Oh yeah, no, they did lose. I missed the Wolves loss. Sorry.
That's what I was looking at.
Wolves
Is
loss.
like, yeah, is the Thunder aren't beating any real teams currently. Their wins are currently against the Sixers, the Grizzlies, and the Clippers.
Did Kawhi play that game? I know the answer. Yeah. Oh, Zubats played. That's why they lost.
Why are you blaming Zubats? He's the GOAT.
Because the team has looked a lot better with him off the floor.
Weird.
So I've watched a lot of Clippers basketball. Here's why. It's funny what happens when there's no one in the paint and Kawhi Leonard can work the mid-range all he wants without a help defender being right there. Or, James Harden can do his thing of drive, get to the rim without a defender standing there ready to pick him up. Like, I saw the statistics. I watched that. I had 2 monitors, Rams, 49ers, Bears, Clippers game because Cade vs. Kawhi goes better.
Sure.
They have the most efficient offense when Brook Lopez and James Harden are on the floor together.
Interesting.
But Kawhi had 55 tonight.
Yeah, man, he's gonna take the next 2 months off. He exerted himself too much.
No, because he got to like most of the fourth quarter. Cade had 27 points. It was a blowout for the. Cade had 27 points in the second half. He had 0 points at half. Cade tried to build them back in the game.
Doesn't matter. I still stand by my point. Kawhi's going to take the next month off.
No.
We'll see him again on January 28th, man.
Kawhi's playing against Sacramento. You heard it here first. Now football.
Football.
The Texans beat the Chargers.
It's so interesting. I thought, watching this game, that, like, in the first quarter with the shot to Higgins and the shot to Noel, I was in the middle of thinking, oh, the league's fucked. Season just ended. because I thought it had fully clicked for the Texans. And I don't know if they just got complacent or what, but it didn't stay clicking, which is sad. The Chargers season's over, though. That's what I do know. They're gonna make the playoffs, but they ain't doing shit.
I'm interested to see what they do next week. Because they don't have anything really to play for, but they do at the same time.
What do you mean?
They are in the playoffs, but they can still be the 5 seed hypothetically.
So this is what I said for the Bills when I was talking about them. Yes, you could technically play for some better seeding. The correct answer is to sit everybody.
See, I agree there. I think, and granted, I might be saying this because the Broncos aren't going to sit everybody because what they're playing for is...
Well, and the Broncos have the bye week. You do not want to sit your starters for 2 weeks. That is how you get blown out.
No, we don't have it if we lose. We
Really?
have to win to get it. Because the loss to the Jags.
Oh, the Jags could still take the 1 seed.
And the Patriots. If we lose and the Patriots win next week, it's the Patriots.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a 1-game lead on them. It's tied.
Okay, then the Broncos do have to play. That makes sense.
Hold on, let me check. I don't remember what the... Yeah, no, we have the same record as the Patriots right now. If we lose, Patriots get it. If us and the Patriots lose, Jags win, the Jags get it. The Broncos have to win to get the 1 seed. So we're going to play because there's a big difference of... If we lose, we end up as the 3 seed and we're playing either LA or Buffalo. I only like one of those 2 matchups because the Chargers are not the Chargers they used to be.
Right.
I don't
And
want to play
even though
Josh Allen still.
I was going to say, even though the Bills aren't that good right now, you, you just don't want to play Josh Allen.
No.
You just don't. Nobody does. Let's be for real. Yeah, it's tough, though. Because, like, dude, the Chargers are so interesting because you see flashes of that team that they should be. I want to know what their deal is with Quentin Johnston. Like, he was so good at the beginning of the year. I know he got hurt for a while, but then he came back and they just decided throwing to Quentin Johnston is for suckers. And then today and last week they remembered, oh yeah, we have Quentin Johnston and he's really good. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if it's a Herbert thing or just an offense thing. If the Chargers could get slightly more healthy, they'd be so interesting. But I know there's no world where they do, and I refuse to count them out of any football game because of Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
But man, they're not good.
Yeah. But see, and it's if you have watched this team, you know why. It's the fact that they lost 2 players, and it just so happened to be probably the 2 most important players on this offense.
Well, their offensive line is bad normally, but they lost the best tackle duo in football.
Yeah.
And they lost both of them. Like, they screwed. Like, they are screwed.
They can figure out how to live without an interior O-line, but when you lose Alt and Slater, what are you supposed to do? The Ravens
cry, I guess.
Beat the Packers. All because of Derrick Henry.
Yes, because the Packers' defense isn't good.
No.
Why did Jordan Love not play?
He's still
Is he hurt? He's still hurt. Okay. Is he still going to be hurt next week?
Yes.
Interesting.
Because the worry is if Malik Willis is going to be able to play. Because Malik came into
the Packers are screwed next week.
Because Malik came into this week injured, but played through it, so they didn't have to play 2. Malik's not healthy, but the expectation is that Malik is still going to be able.
Look, Malik Willis is really good, but I do want to say this real quick. There is actively a difference between the Ravens defense and what the fuck Brian Flores is cooking up right now. The Vikings defense right now is the best defense in football. Right now, it's the best defense in football.
I'll
They've allowed one touchdown in
I just
7
said I'll
weeks.
give you it.
I know. I just wanted to be like, they've allowed one touchdown, dude. They do not give up points. They are eating everybody. Even if Malik Willis plays, he might just die.
Well, so
lucky for the Packers, they're locked into the 7 seed, so it doesn't matter.
If I'm them, I wouldn't play Malik Willis.
I wouldn't play anybody.
Because if you don't, because they don't know if they'll have Jordan Love for sure yet. Hey, Jordan Love's out with a concussion.
Yeah.
They don't know for sure if he's gonna be back this week. Which
Sure.
He's not gonna play anyways.
Yeah, I was gonna say you cannot play Jordan Love against the Vikings in a game that truly doesn't matter.
I wouldn't play Malik either, because if something happens to Jordan Love in the playoffs and you don't have Malik, who is gonna start somewhere in this league next year, because even with a hurt shoulder, he's not why they lost this football game.
Oh, he played incredible.
Yeah. He tried to win them this football game.
Yeah.
He is going to start somewhere. Probably Miami.
Yeah.
And going to play some good football. I don't want to lose Malik Willis before the playoffs. Because if something happens to Love again, you're not turning to Clayton fucking Tune again.
No. And, like, you got to remember, next week truly doesn't matter. The Packers can't move up or down.
Yeah.
The Vikings gave them a playoff spot this week. Like, the Vikings handed the Packers the playoffs and said, it's all yours. And at this point, like, I wouldn't play Josh Jacobs either. I wouldn't play Christian Watson or Romeo Doubs. I would try to let it be the Clayton Tune, Matthew Golden show and see if Matthew Golden can be a real receiver.
If they play meaningful snaps on your football team, they should not be playing snaps in that football game.
Yeah. Because the Vikings are actually going to play that game.
Yeah,
they are actively still working. Like, the Vikings can't make the playoffs, but they're still trying to develop guys. They still care. Also, the odds are this is Harrison Smith's last home game. That team is going to be there and win this game.
Who's going to play QB? Do you have any guesses?
I don't.
Are they going to try to activate JJ for Week 18, or are they going to wrap up his season?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to, I'm going to go look. I'm going to see if there's anybody talking about it. There's somebody trying to claim Quinn Ewers is already better than JJ, which is ridiculous. No clue yet. I'm sure we won't find out until Wednesday. Because we'll know because of which QB gets to talk to the media on Wednesday. Because that's how the Vikings do it. Because remember, that was the thing for right before JJ came back when KOC didn't want the world to know who was going to start because he had both Wentz and JJ talk to the media. Hey. We'll see which one it is. If it's Brosmer, it's Brosmer. If it's JJ, it's JJ.
I don't want everyone to know who's talking. So you're talking to both Brosmer and JJ this week.
That would be so funny, but also that would tell me it's going to be JJ because that's what they did last time. They just didn't want to tell you. And I think they care a little less now. But even if it's Brosmer, I think the defense will kind of do it on their own again.
Yeah, probably. Well, especially if they Packers are smart and don't play either quarterback.
What are the odds, though? Does Harrison Smith get interception number 40?
Who's that quarterback?
Does it matter?
Yes.
Willis, Love, or Tune? Does it matter?
Yes, because I trust two of the three to throw a pick potentially to them. I don't trust the guy who I hope does not play quarterback for them, and because I don't think he'll be in Green Bay next season.
I think Malik would do it just for fun.
I think Malik would for the culture because Malik's that guy.
Yeah, Malik knows. It's like, this is 22's final one. Let's give it to him. I still hope he comes back for one more year, but I know he's not going. Oh, dude, no. The quote after the game fucking hurt my soul.
Yeah.
Harry was like, yeah, man, we're already out of the playoffs, and for the fans to show up the way they did, wearing white, supporting us the way they did. It's the best fan base in the league, man, and they're gonna get one soon. I just know it. And then he started crying. He's done. And it killed me.
I can't believe we're gonna watch 3 legends retire this season. Harrison Smith, Cam Jordan, and Phillip Rivers.
Phillip's coming back for one more. Phillip's running it back.
Tell me if you tell me 2 years ago I'm saying Phillip Rivers is retiring the same year as Cam Jordan and Harrison Smith, I'm looking at you like he retired last year, dude. The Bengals beat the shit out of the Cardinals like they're supposed to.
Yeah. I think it's interesting coming off the quote from Burrow that like we're just trying to get some wins, get momentum for next year, and now they're just beating everybody's ass. I think that's really funny.
I don't know if they're not really playing people. Oh well, they played the Jags last week. No wait, never mind. I'm looking at the top. They played the Dolphins and the Cardinals. They played Quinn Ewers last week.
The Dolphins are a real football team. They just beat the Bucs.
Is that saying much nowadays?
Okay, so I saw this thing and it did piss me off. Just a little bit. I understand the divisions existing, but it makes me upset. Because the Bucs are now 7-9, losing 7 of their last 8 games. And they're going to get a home playoff game.
Yeah.
Possibly. They get to play for the right for a home playoff game next week.
Mm-hmm.
The Vikings are 8-8, gonna be 9-8. Will be on a 6-game win streak and miss the playoffs. That's annoying as shit. I get it, and I'm glad this isn't the NBA where like divisions don't matter, but it still is every once in a while just to, like, that's fucking stupid. Because the Bucs don't deserve to make the playoffs.
So that's the one thing I want the NFL to take from college football. Division winners should just guarantee you a spot.
That's fair. But I also understand though. I like that winning means something. Like winning your division means something. I like that.
Yeah, just to lose to whoever in the NFC fucking West ends up being the 5 seed.
Yeah. Yep.
The Browns
true.
Beat the Steelers. Oh, do you see something you want to talk about?
It's fine. We can move on. Bucs Dolphins really doesn't matter. I just was still looking at that game. I didn't know we were moving on.
I was still looking at games.
What?
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
I see what you were doing. I transitioned us to somewhere you weren't ready for, and I'm sorry.
No, I have it pulled up now.
But yeah, the Bucs Dolphins game. Dude, I don't know what happened to Baker, but it's rough. You know what? I actually do know what happened to Baker. He stopped throwing to Emeka, and they started losing.
Yeah.
I don't know why he did that, but he did, and it's bad. Also, maybe Quinn Ewers is good.
I have no idea.
I think McDaniel saved his job.
Yeah.
Which is good. I don't think he deserved to be fired. I've been saying that. Tua was their issue. If they roll with Quinn Ewers or if they go get literally anybody else, they'll kill it.
Yeah.
Or if McDaniel somehow does lose his job, I think he is in a position now where he just will get a head coaching job. And I can think of a couple places where he would be first.
I can think of...
He's the first choice in Tennessee.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think the head coach market this year is going to be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, Mike McCarthy is back in the running for head coach, which is just ridiculous, to be honest.
The jobs that are going to be open.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
I'm pretty sure whoever loses in the Baltimore Steelers game is getting fired that next day.
Oh, yeah, so... Yeah, because that's...
Is
that for the division now?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because
Baltimore somehow has a chance to win this division.
They beat the Packers, and then Cleveland beat the Steelers today. Which was hilarious.
So moving to that, which is where you were trying to be, what the hell happened? I didn't get to see anything from this game. What the hell happened?
There's been a consensus of what happened.
Okay.
The Steelers were more focused on Myles Garrett not getting the record against them than the actual football game.
Interesting. Oh, because Myles Garrett didn't.
Yeah, because they kept throwing like 3 or 4 bodies at him almost every play and did not focus on anything else. And
That's unfortunate.
They genuinely... Myles Garrett said it after the game. Every analyst said it from watching that game of... This felt like a game where Tomlin just didn't want him to get the record thinking they'd win if he did nothing. Then taking in effect of what happens. If you focus so much on one singular player on defense, what will happen to with the other 10 guys on the field?
Gotcha. So, Shador's interceptions, how bad?
I didn't see him.
Because, like, it looks, outside of the interceptions, it looks like he outdueled Rodgers. But were these interceptions just the worst things ever?
I'm looking at this. I'm watching one of them now.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to go find them.
Throw out a sack for one of them.
Oh.
Like he got hit as he's throwing it. Like the out's open.
And the other one, he's trying to throw out of bounds and didn't give it enough.
Oh no!
That's what it looks like.
So it's not only is he getting hit during the one that got one of his picks, it also got tipped.
Maybe are we looking at the same one?
The Jack Sawyer one.
Oh no, I'm looking at the
second quarter, 5 minutes.
Whoever number 29 is.
Yeah,
it's not Sawyer. I know that.
We have different ones.
Yeah, that one's not great, but like I see what he was trying to do, just throw it away as he's getting killed. Slash throw it to Jerry Jeudy. He just didn't get enough on it because he was trying to get away from somebody.
Yeah.
Not great, but whatever. It's fine.
But the lack of DK was felt on the Steelers' offense.
Shocker.
They threw at MVS 9 times to try to fill the DK role.
Yeah, shocker. I mean, the Steelers' receiving core is really bad.
I mean,
you have Adam Thielen getting meaningful snaps on your football team in 2025. You're fucked.
I have a question for you.
Up.
It's 2nd and goal, 3rd and goal, and 4th and goal. You're throwing the ball at the end of the game. Who's the one cornerback on the Browns you're not throwing at?
No, I'm throwing it directly at Denzel Ward.
Guess who they threw back at 2nd, 3rd, and 4th down?
Well, who else would you throw it at?
Anyone not named Denzel Ward?
No, I'm throwing it at Denzel Ward. I gotta show you that I'm better.
So you're throwing 2 one-on-one balls to MVS with Denzel Ward on him.
Yeah.
Because they threw 2 fades at him. Denzel said after the game, I don't know who the genius is who thought that'd be a good idea, but thank you.
So funny.
Saints Titans. Shough is good at football.
Yeah, seems like it. I hate that.
Hold on. I heard of that because he tied today. I just gotta find
Cam Ward also might be good at football. Also, shout out Broncos legend Audric Estime. Being the best running back the Broncos have had in the last 4 years.
No.
He's just doing it on a different team because Broncos dumb. I'm just being a bully, man.
I know. No. Estime had a good run that sealed him this game, to be fair. Sorry. I thought it was all time. The person I heard this from was wrong. Stokes' last quarterback, though, to throw for 300 yards in back-to-back games since Stroud.
Nice.
Just people are trying to push the Shough offensive rookie of the year.
I mean, so you know they're not going to give it to an offensive lineman, which for offensive rookie of the year this year, it should be one of the offensive linemen. It should be Membu or Donovan Jackson. It won't be. They have been the 2 best rookies, though, on offense. It doesn't matter. But if you're going to have to choose between Ward and Shough, it's Shough. It just is.
I agree. Because you can't.
I know he's played less games, but he's looked better in those games. And you know it's bad because I know I don't think Cam Ward is that good. if I was going to push narratives against any team in football, Caleb, who would it be?
The
Even
Saints.
over the Broncos.
The Saints.
Yeah.
No, Shough is.
If I was just pushing narratives, it would be everyone deserves it more than Shough.
I hate it because it feels like the Saints have their guy. I don't know. To be fair, I don't know if Shough's going to be one of those QBs. So it's his rookie is that going to be like Drew Lock, where it's oh my god, his rookie year he was.
Yeah.
He won like 4 games with Shough versus Rattler. And then you get to year 2 and it's like, oh, this guy.
Oh.
It just feels
yeah.
like he's more fit for Kellen Moore.
That's fair.
Which is, I think, the big thing.
And that's going to work because Kellen Moore's going to be around.
Yeah, and Kellen Moore's good at calling an offensive game.
Yep.
Jags Colts.
I saw Phillip Rivers assault Josh Hines Allen.
I sent you that. It was fucking awesome. That shit was... You know...
Josh Hines Allen flopping. Crazy.
I never want to hear Phillip Rivers' heart is not in the game. I watched him almost rip the ref's head off today.
Why?
So, they threw a pass to Josh Downs. It was a close one. You know, it's close. Offense is no huddle to try to get the snap off. The refs blow the play dead when Pittman's about to get tackled for the challenge. And I swear to God, Phillip Rivers ran a 4.4. that man covered ground, and I swear I was watching like 2013 Phillip Rivers disagreeing with a flag. That man was in the ref. All 3 of their faces who were huddled up. Are you gosh that? I was like, oh my God, he still has it. His heart is still in it.
Oh yeah, genuinely, he might just stay as the Colts backup for next year, and I think that's really funny. Well, or their starter.
He did the press conference today.
What do you mean?
He said he's done.
He said he was done 10 years ago. I don't care.
Here's what he said. I think I bookmarked it because I knew I was going to quote this when we talked about Rivers. Please tell me I bookmarked it. His exact words was, along the lines of, because apparently they didn't quote the entire thing. The exact quote he said was, I got 3 bonus games that I never saw coming and I couldn't be more grateful. Because they don't know if he's going to start next week. Or if they're going to give Riley Leonard the start.
Riley Leonard got 1 pass and threw it to the wrong team, so I wouldn't start him.
He went in for the Hail Mary.
Gotcha.
Because, I don't know. I don't trust Phillip Rivers. They needed to throw like 55 yards. Phillip Rivers still got 55 yards left in that arm. So he went in. I did watch that, though. He went in for the Hail Mary. I'm like... And I will say, he did not throw a good Hail Mary ball.
Yeah, man. If they're going to start somebody not named Phillip Rivers, it should only be because Anthony Richardson's healthy, and you're just going to give him a shot.
Yeah, I would. If he was healthy, I'd give it a go.
Other than that, just let Phillip have his moment in the sun.
Yeah. He said Phillip also doesn't think it'll just be a... He thinks him and Steinig will have a talk before anything gets fully announced on what they want to do as an organization. He said no matter what they choose, he's going to back the organization, though. He understands not wanting to give a different guy a look for next year. He understands wanting to try to win a game if they think he's the guy to go win it. He said the only thing he regrets about coming back, though, is them not winning a game.
Which is why I want them to let him go so he can try to go win one.
Yeah, and his interception, it was... Phillip, it's one of those... It was the... If that was Phillip, it was 5 years... Not even 5... 7 years ago. It's a complete pass. He just can't throw an out route like he could. And when the Jags know you can only throw 5 yards... And a corner gives you audible to a corner playing inside leverage. It's going to get jumped.
Yeah.
I'm here for the Rivers one more week, though.
What's next?
The Patriots killed the Jets. Who's shocked?
The Jets.
I don't even think they're shocked.
Yeah, man, how can you be shocked? You're starting Brady Cook.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out the GOAT, though. Kenny Nwangwu got 6 carries, had 31 yards. He's the best running back in football. I don't care.
Okay, I agree with you.
Let's go.
No, Jake May had a masterclass. The astronaut got some playtime.
We love when the Pastronaut gets playtime. Yeah, 5 touchdowns on 21 total passing attempts is fucking ridiculous.
I think all of them were even in the first half.
Probably.
Nope, sorry. He threw one of them in this. He threw one of them the first drive. Their first drive of this second of the third quarter.
Gotcha. Still.
Yeah, they dominated. That's all I have for that game. You have anything you want to say about that game?
I don't think so. I do stand by a 5 touchdown game against the Jets does not make Drake May MVP. Matthew Stafford just did that against a real defense, not the Jets. Let's calm down, please.
This was the Seahawks Panthers game was not a good football game.
No, I didn't see it. So
it was so bad.
Nice.
It was.
Dude, the Panthers, I can't decide if they're a football team or not.
It depends on the week.
So, who do you have? Panthers or Bucks to win that division?
See, I hope this is not the Sunday. I hope they give Ravens Steelers the Sunday night football game spotlight.
I don't. It's funny because the 2 games that are the biggest, which are these 2, are both going to not be good football.
Yeah. But I trust Steelers.
Or we get if we get Masterclass Baker and Masterclass Bryce
no,
Young, that's better than.
Do you know what should be it?
What?
Seahawks 49ers. They're both going to be playing. People.
Is that a game next week?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, but that's already scheduled as a Saturday game.
Oh!
That won't get moved.
Fuck.
That will not get moved. And right now, Ravens Steelers is scheduled to be the Sunday night game.
I'd rather that than Bucks Panthers.
Because Bucks Panthers is actually also a Saturday game.
Okay. So Saturday's an important day for football.
Yeah, Saturday, and then Sunday night is good, and then trying to see if there's any other games that look like they really matter. No. There's one that should, but it doesn't. The Packers-Vikings game should matter if the Cowboys didn't suck so goddamn always.
How are we defining as matters?
Besides literally anything?
No, like...
Seahawks-Niners will decide the 1 seed.
Matters for both sides or matters for one side?
Matters for both sides.
Then,
What only matters for one side?
Jacksonville, Tennessee code.
I guess in that same vein, then Chargers Broncos does too.
Chargers Broncos, Patriots.
Because if Broncos lose,
Miami.
Yeah, I know this sounds bad, but you know me. I love Trevor Lawrence, so I will be rooting against the Broncos and the Patriots.
One of those does not shock me.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm always rooting against the Broncos. That's not true. I root for the Broncos if they play a specific set of 4 teams. Packers, Bears, Lions, Saints.
Okay, I had the right 4. Oh, my mind went NFC North.
I do dislike the Broncos more than the Bears, but the Bears losing is better for me.
Yeah.
It doesn't, like, the Broncos winning games doesn't actually mean anything to me. Teams in the NFC North losing, that shit means something to me.
Yeah, the Panthers lost this game. The Seahawks didn't win. I know it looks like the Seahawks won this football game. Bryce Young fumbled on like the 20-yard line heading in.
Nice.
For the Seahawks got the ball on the 20 going in. The Panthers didn't have. The Seahawks had a complete one pass. Let me look at what the pick was.
I don't know. Julian Love did it.
The interception was the same.
Love that.
Between the 2 touchdowns that effectively won them the game, the 2 of the 3 touchdowns they scored. Sorry, All 3 touchdowns the Seahawks scored today, they went a total combined yards of 55 yards. No, that's a lie. I can't do math. 75 yards for 3 touchdowns. No drive was over 30 yards.
Love that.
The Panthers' defense is good. It's just what Bryce Young do you get? But the Seahawks also just have a good defense.
Yeah.
The Raiders have the number 1 pick now.
Honestly, I'm glad.
Yeah.
Giants don't need it. The Raiders, honestly, if you're not going to move on from Pete Carroll, which I think you probably should, I think Pete Carroll should move on. He should realize this shit isn't for him.
He doesn't have the time.
I think if you're the Raiders, you should be calling Brian Dable either way. I want him as my OC or my head coach. I don't care.
I want him as my head coach. Give him the quarterback he wants.
Yep. Make him your head coach. Let him go pick which quarterback he wants at 1. Or if he like feels comfortable with Geno for a year, and like there's like, you know, one of the less likely to be drafted high quarterbacks that he likes, rock with Geno, trade out of 1, and then either draft a QB later in the first or like with that first pick in the second. I'm like, my brain isn't functioning on like who. I haven't watched film on anybody in college, so I don't.
Dante Moore's the number 1 guy right now.
Right. I just mean like the later guys. Is there a guy who like? Is there a like Anthony Richardson, Jalen Milroe, Jackson Dart type where it's just all potential that Dable's gonna fall in love with? Because those are like the 3 guys Dable's always been linked to as he loved them.
Let me look.
I don't know if that's a guy in this class, but you know what I mean.
I'm
like,
looking real quick.
You have those options. Dable should be the head coach of the Raiders next year, I think, unless something crazy happens.
Mm-hmm.
Or they should be smarter and just make like Brian Flores their head coach, but they won't.
Arkansas quarterback.
What's his name?
Taylon Green.
Gotcha. Sure. Like, maybe that's who Dable falls in love with. Unimportant, but like, just I think that should be the move. Shout out Michael Mayer. He finally had a game. Tyler Lockett probably caught his last career touchdown pass. Mm-hmm. Jackson Dart played mediocre against the worst defense in football, so good for him. I don't know. Okay, real quick though, can we start having a conversation
about?
Well, I've been told for 2 years now that Dallas Turner is a bust and is bad at football. Abdul Carter sucks, dude.
Abdul Carter's pressure numbers are insane.
So has Dallas Turner's been. So
you're talking to the wrong guy about Dallas Turner and bust.
That's fair.
I've never said that.
I know. Nobody with a brain has. But yeah, dude, I don't know. Abdul Carter's so interesting to me. Mostly because he just keeps getting himself in trouble with the team.
I don't think he wanted to be a Giant.
Maybe not. Which is really funny. Because, like, if he could be really good, him and Brian Burns is so fun.
So, I do think they have an issue, though.
Okay.
I don't think Abdul Carter was the right pick for this team.
Probably not.
Because you're already playing Woods. You're already paying Thibodeau.
Well, no, you're not paying Thibodeau. He's still on his rookie deal.
Basically, they extended him right before they drafted him.
No. Thibodeau hasn't even hit his 5th-year option yet. Next year is 5th-year option for Thibodeau.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know why I was tripping. But you're going to pay Thibodeau because Thibodeau's produced.
That's why you signed Abdul. They do not, or that's why you drafted Abdul. They do not like Thibodeau.
Wild.
That's why because he hasn't produced. Like, I'm not even sure did they pick up his 5th-year option at all? I genuinely don't know.
I think they did.
You'd have to assume. But yeah.
Well, if they didn't, we'd be hearing talks about him.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
You're right. You're right.
We'd be hearing about him in FA. Like crazy.
But yeah. I think the odds are that Thibodeau gets traded this offseason.
Well,
because
I
it will
hope
either
Thibodeau
be a
stays.
contender who wants that 1 year of Thibodeau, or it'll be a like more middle of the pack team who goes, we can trade for him, extend him while he's cheap because it doesn't look like he's produced that well. And then it's that take the shot on the guy. You know who would be perfect but can't do it because division rival? Not can't, but they won't.
Eagles?
It's the Giants. They might. No. The Commanders.
I'm still high on Thibodeau.
Yeah.
Because, in a weird case, I think Brian Burns going there didn't help Thibodeau. In a weird case. Because he became an afterthought. Because Thibodeau was really good the 2 years it was just Thibodeau.
Yeah.
Even his rookie year, we kept seeing a bunch of Thibodeau plays. Where it's like, this kid's going to be something. I don't know if Brian... and then he's lost snaps this year because of Abdul. I still think Thibodeau can be a good edge rusher. I think he can be a great. I just think they have backed themselves into an issue of either they have to move Thibodeau at this point, unless they move Abdul because of issues.
Yeah.
But
which you won't do because of the rookie contract thing. You're going to tell him you play for us or you don't play. Mm-hmm. And the Giants have all the leverage, so he'll play.
And you've handicapped him. And you're now in handcuffs with, we're going to have a top 5 pick still. We need to, at this point, draft something to help Dart. Or something in the secondary. That's not a safety.
Yeah.
Because Javon's all we have.
No.
Who am I forgetting?
Respect Tyler Newman.
You're not drafting safety.
Right. That still fits what you were saying. I just wanted respect on the other safety's name.
If you draft secondary, you go corner. I don't know what corner even looks like in this draft.
Oh, I do. Well, I know one.
Who?
Mansour. Out of LSU.
Yeah, he'll be a demon.
Yeah. I'm hoping he somehow falls for no reason.
I mean, we saw it last year with Jade.
I was going to say, it happens, so I'm hoping for it.
We saw it.
I'm also hoping somebody's dumb enough to trade for that man, Jordan Addison.
We'll see.
He's a better running back than most teams have, so, like, somebody's got to want him.
Eagles, Bills.
So this was, like, the worst game of the weekend, and I know why.
Why?
The Eagles committed crimes against the uniform gods. Christmas weekend, the Bills are wearing red, and you chose to wear black pants instead of green on Christmas weekend.
Yeah.
Crimes against the uniform gods.
Yeah.
Also, are the Bills did bring back their red helmets, right? Why have they not worn them?
I have no idea.
Is that next week?
It might be.
Like, are they all... Yeah, okay, it was. They announced it, and they are only wearing them for Week 18 against the Jets. That's stupid. But okay.
It just took the Bills too long to get going offensively, which is this team's biggest downfall.
Mm-hmm.
Because when the Bills are going, they're hard to beat. It just sometimes takes them all 3 quarters to finally find a groove.
Oh, so the big thing is they don't have any wide receivers, except apparently Brandon Cooks, which is crazy.
Do you know what I found out he was a Bill?
Today?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I knew he signed there. I swear to God, he hadn't played a game. Also, that's so funny. He played against the Bills this year.
Huh.
That's funny. I love that. But yeah, before this game, he had 1 reception for 13 yards.
So, what are your thoughts on people calling Keon Coleman a bust?
I think it is... okay.
I want to see if you have the same stance as me.
So, number one, I thought Keon was a bust from the beginning because I didn't think he was that good coming out of college, and you know me and receivers.
Mm-hmm.
But partially, I think it's too early to call him a bust.
Yeah.
But also, receiver, you kind of find out early. And normally, you can defend a guy. Like Jerry Jeudy, I defend to this day. If you can get open, you can be a good receiver in this league. You can figure other things out. Keon's never really shown me any flashes that tell me he's going to be a very good receiver. He can be fine, but that seems to be his peak, is that he could be fine. He's not going to be a I was worthy of a first-round pick type receiver. He's never shown the flash. The 33rd pick in the draft still fucking counts. I don't care. I get he was the first pick in the second round. That means less to me. I forgot that though. Thank you.
That's why I struggle to call him a bust.
Because he was a second round pick and not a first round pick. The issue is he is a bust because, to me, the thing that truly makes a bust, like I will forgive you if you get injured. Like if you got hurt and that's what caused it, whatever. He doesn't care about football. Yeah. That's why he's not good. Like if you're giving, your full effort and are just bad, that's one thing. If you get hurt, that's another. But if you just don't give a shit and like keep getting benched because you like don't show up to work, yeah, man, you're a bust. And that's kind of what it feels like right now. I think the Bills are probably going to give up on him after this year. And I think, in what way, I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether they'll trade for somebody or what, but yeah, it's bad. Keon Coleman is rough. The Bills need receiving help really bad. That is genuinely why I am so sold on they are going to trade for Jordan Addison.
Yeah.
They're going to call Minnesota and be like, we need a real receiver that we know can play in the NFL. We get an extra year of this guy for cheap. And we might be able to sign him to an extension early before he proves that he's worth real wide receiver one money.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, the Bills are at least going to go trade for a real wide receiver. I don't know how many other guys are going to be available. Because I think the Bills are also kind of done going for that veteran in free agency vibe because it hasn't worked.
Yeah. So I'm looking if there's a good Tyson
good
won't be there for them. Tyson won't drop to Buffalo.
No, probably not.
Honestly, Cornell Tate out of OSU wouldn't be a bad pick.
I mean, I just don't think he's going to make it to the Bills.
I'm interested to see how this draft goes receiver-wise. Because there's going to be one receiver who just randomly flies up in the board, too.
Yeah.
Now, what was the best game of the week? Bears, Niners.
Dude, I've said it basically all year. The Bears are the 2022 Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
First-year head coach, great offense, defense that can't stop a nosebleed. They're going to get rocked in the first round of the playoffs by a team that is not as good as them because their defense sucks. And that's tough. And, like, their defense has some good pieces, but they can't rush the passer, which is the complaint that we've had for the Bears since 2018. And the last time their defense was good with Khalil Mack.
I'm seeing when Khalil Mack left.
But remember, Khalil Mack was hurt the last 2 years of his Bears career.
That's not. I'm looking to see. I will correct you if
He didn't have 10 sacks in Chicago after in a season after 2018.
Okay, then I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
I don't remember what Mac's history was. What years he got hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. Because he was still fine, but he was the same amount of fine that Montez Sweat is right now, which is obviously not good enough.
Yeah.
Because Montez Sweat, as I think most of us knew and had been saying, cannot be the best pass rusher on your team.
He is a great number 2.
Yes, but he is a very bad number 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the Bears' biggest issue is that they keep having Ryan Poles say, we can just try to guess and, try to get lucky with a pass rusher like the Austin Booker pick. I don't think Austin Booker's a bad player, but he's not an edge 1. They keep just trying to go about this weird and never draft a guy, never go get a real guy. You made a bet that it would be Montez, and it's not. And the Bears defense is suffering because of that. Because if you had a pass rush, and more importantly, if you had an interior D-line, now to be fair, they tried to fix that. Grady Jarrett's just not good anymore. The Bears got the same unluck that the Vikings did. The issue is Jonathan Allen and Javon Hargrave, at least, are good at one aspect of playing defensive tackle still.
Mm-hmm.
Grady Jarrett's not.
Yeah.
And so they just don't have the guys to stop the run. They can't rush the passer. And their secondary's been so hurt that there's just not much they can do. The Bears are in a rough spot. Their offense can hang with anybody, though. The 49ers, I still don't trust, but give them a bad defense, and Kyle Shanahan will bully you. Brock Purdy's still going to throw it to the wrong team, though. He's required to do that.
Here's what I'm going to say about the drafting of the edge rusher.
Yeah.
Do your research. Because, granted, this is biased fan here talking.
Uh-huh.
The Broncos, I felt like, have drafted 3 guys who could turn into number 1 guys in the last 4 years. You have Benito, who is a number 1 guy. Jonah Ellis feels like he could become one if he wants to develop, because it feels like every time he's in the game, he's hitting a quarterback. Or just making plays. Jonathan Cooper wants that big dog. And then there's Top Robinson, who literally everyone said could be an edge 1 if developed properly. Because his physicals are there and he had his limited playtime was productive. There's no point in this guy has. We're gonna pull the edge rusher's name out of this hat, and we're gonna pick him and hope he can produce something. No, there's very clear signs on guys who can be. Like Jonah Ellis. Yeah, his physicals wasn't there. He led the nation in sacks still.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not about who runs a 4-4, who's the strongest. If you're gonna lead the nation in sacks, it's not by luck. Respectfully.
Well, and there's also the thing, right, where it's the Bears doing the Austin Booker thing. That makes sense because you want to Danielle Hunter him, except you're forcing him to start because you don't have another good edge rusher on your team. Remember, Danielle Hunter didn't start a game for 4 years because he was drafted while Everson Griffin and Brian Robinson were still on the team.
Yeah.
He was not thrust into a job.
Nick Bonito didn't start his rookie year.
Right. Dallas Turner. Minnesota took him with the 17th overall pick. And then was like, yeah, you're not going to play for 2 years.
Jonathan Cooper and Nick Bonito were not starters as a rookie. Jonathan Cooper, I don't even think started his sophomore year. They got playtime their rookie year. They did not see the field. But
you have to develop edge rushers. And to do that, you have to put some on your team who can actually play. And the Bears have refused to do that. And now it's going to bite them in the ass.
And it's why people are trying to call Jahdae Barron a bust already. The Broncos have always done this thing on defense since Patton got here. Of, we're going to draft this guy who's not going to play a lot as a rookie because we want to get them stronger. We want to develop them to play in our system. So when they come back next year, they're a lot better. Surtain was just the one outlier in a lot of this, but once again, Pat Surtain walked in as one of the best corners in the league.
Gotcha. Sorry, I just saw the Phillip Rivers quote. He said he will not unretire again. But he has not retired. He could go another year because he has not retired. He just said he won't unretire. Hey, I'm just very specifically using his very specific words. I'm playing the semantics game. But yeah, the Bears can't rush the passer. Brock Purdy was only sacked once. And then they can't stop the run because Christian McCaffrey beat the shit out of this team.
Yeah. It's the Bears are not. I've said it for a while. The Bears are not as good as a football team as they present themselves as.
The one thing that I see as the difference between them and the 2022 Vikings is Caleb Williams is better right now than Kirk Cousins ever was. Mm-hmm. And it is similar to the Josh Allen thing in the AFC and even the Justin Herbert Chargers thing.
Yeah. I
refuse to count the Bears out of any playoff game that they're going to play in because Caleb is incredible.
Yeah.
But you also, and this game shows it, you're going to have to give Caleb the last drive of the game. Because if you let the other team have it, you're going to lose. Your defense will not stop them.
Yeah, and then you just got to hope Caleb finishes the drive.
Which, so far this year, that's all he's done.
Not tonight.
Did he not? No. Oh, did the Bears have the ball last this game?
Yep, incompletion to end the game.
Crazy.
On the 2.
Now I want to see this play. I want to know if it was on him or somebody else.
And he also had it last against the Packers. I'm now watching that final play again.
I haven't seen the final play of this game.
Okay.
I don't have a view of the final play. That's annoying.
I'm trying to find. I found it. What if this highlight reel will just have it?
Oh yeah, that's a fair choice.
The end. If you just go to the NFL's.
Yeah. So Bears left tackle gets murdered.
Yeah. Caleb extends the play.
They leave a free rusher. Oh, hold on. I mean, not a perfect throw, but Caleb gave them a chance. Okay, I refuse to blame Caleb. I know it's a diving catch and those are difficult, but catch the fucking football.
Apparently, Luther got hit on the play as well.
That's tough.
Which is
That's
who he was throwing to. So I'm guessing he got hurt.
That was maybe who was targeted, but that's not who got his hands on the ball. This dumbass receiver who wears number 20 got his hands on the ball.
Oh, do you know what happened, actually?
Because the ball didn't make it to Burden, who was behind that.
Do you know who actually got beat like crazy?
Who got beat like
Loveland
crazy?
was supposed to block and release.
Oh? Hold on, I didn't. Let me.
Because the edge rusher is lined up outside of Loveland.
I gotta rewatch the play. Oh, you're right.
And Loveland
and instead he just ran up and blocked a linebacker for no reason.
Yeah. And because he's protecting the left tackle, I can't think of who the Bears left tackle is. He's blocking the man head up, thinking Loveland's going to at least give a chip. And Caleb's going to be able to step up and make a throw.
Also, are NFL fans stupid, by the way? The top comment on YouTube is both teams went harder than they had to. So fun to watch. Both of these teams were still fighting for the 1 seed. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, if the Bears win, they're in prime position to end up with the 1 seed next week.
The Niners
of course the Bears went hard.
The Niners could have the 1 seed still.
Right, that's what I'm saying. the winner of this game was like in the best position to be the 1 seed. That's just what they were.
Mm-hmm.
Of course they went hard. I saw this like the Chiefs Rams game from a few years ago that was like the greatest game of all time. And people are like, Caleb Williams and Brock Purdy on a random Sunday night for no reason. It's like, there's so much reason here. Are you fucking stupid? Oh my God.
Dude, I don't like that meme for Sunday Night Football. I like that meme for like 2 and 13 football teams. And the quarterbacks just decide to go for like 500 each.
Or just any team. Like, next week, if like Malik Willis plays and whether it's JJ or Max Brosmer, and they both show out and look awesome, then it's like, yeah, JJ McCarthy and Malik Willis on a random Sunday at 11 a.m. for no reason. You know what I mean?
It's literally Mac Jones versus Spencer Rattler.
Yeah.
Well, they combined for like almost 500 yards and 6 touchdowns. That's a game worthy of that meme.
Yeah.
Oh no. You have anything else you want to talk about?
Who's winning tomorrow?
Rams.
You think so? You don't think Cuzzo's going to play spoiler to the Rams season?
It's not really for this season.
Yeah, because if the Rams lose, they don't get the 1 seed.
Yeah, and then they just get to play whoever is unlucky enough to go and play them.
Yeah, they get to go play the team that's already beat them once in the Panthers.
No, Seattle or San Fran would play them.
True.
They'd play the Bears or the Eagles.
Oh, so a team that beat them and a team that I guess could. If Devontae doesn't play, I don't trust the Rams offense that much. I love Stafford, but especially against the Bears, because Jalen Johnson can go with Puka, and then who's winning? Jalen Johnson's one of the 3 best corners in football. I hate the Bears, but I gotta respect their one good player. Caleb doesn't count. He's not a Bear. Not in my heart. Not in my soul.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Oh no, Devontae will be playing by playoffs.
Yeah? Okay.
There's a will. There was a will coming into this week. He's going to play this week.
Well, they've been saying that since the week he got hurt.
They just downgraded him. He's just doubtful now.
Gotcha. No, I think we're good, though.
Sweet. Well, thank you to everyone who tuned in this morning. We hope you have an outstanding today, and bye!